Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Well, we are really zoomed in. Hopefully this is okay. So I just thought it'd be super fun today. Plus, I've also just wanted to do it and go through all of my lipsticks, liquid lipsticks, all that stuff, just to do kind of a declutter slash show off all that fun stuff. So I'm just gonna go ahead and bring out what I have. So as you see, I have a ton. Off the top is all of my Jeffree Star ones. I have not been using these for basically the entire year. I do apologize if you can hear some background noise. Let's go ahead and start with these. So anything in this bin that I either have replacements for or whatever, I will just be getting rid of. I'm also really trying to just make sure I'm not going to keep anything that I know I'm not going to use. So we'll go ahead and find the complete set. So I'm just going to set these aside for right now. There is only one shade out of this whole set that I know I think I might use. So I am just going to pull these out. These are ABH. So this whole bin is from brands I no longer support, but I am still trying to get use out of my things if I can. But yeah, I haven't used these in quite a while. So we're just going to go through real quick, kind of make our decision if I feel like I'm going to use any of them. If not, then I will be getting rid of them. So first off, you will see this is Unicorn Blood from Jeffree Star. I have had this for quite a long time. It is pretty dried out. So first one, goodbye. This shade, we're just going to do the Jeffree Star section. This is the shade Blue Velvet. I've had this, again, for a very long time. It is pretty dried out. I have learned about myself that I don't really like super light blue shades. This was a pretty shade, but I've had it for way too long time to go. Speaking of which, I did declutter all of my little mini ones, I believe, on my last video I did. I think this is either last year or the year prior, so we're just gonna get that guy gone. The only one of these that I am really struggling with is this one, because I never really use this one. Now, this is a liquid lipstick, but I think I'm gonna set this one in a separate section, because this one, it's still working pretty well. And yeah, I'm not sure. So we'll have to see this one. I might keep this. We'll have to decide. So I'm going to set this one aside and we'll make our decision then. This is another green shade. This is from the Christmas collection. Let's go ahead and give that a little swatch. I really don't know if I would wear this kind of green again. And I already have another green liquid lipstick. So I'm going to go ahead and toss. This is old, so I'm just going to go ahead and get rid of it. So any of these, I really don't wear orange. You will see next year I'm really trying to wear some different colors, some more oranges, possibly. So I'm just going to set this one aside as well, like in our possible keeps, and then we'll kind of re-go through at the end of the video to make our decision. So this is, I believe, a red rum. I've had this for a long time. I do have a new favorite red, which you will see later on in the video, so I'm just going to go ahead and get rid of this one. Now, I do apologize to anybody that feels like I'm being a little crazy getting rid of all my Jeffree Star lipsticks. For one, I no longer support the brand. For two, I've had these for going on 2, if not 3 years, so they definitely are past the expiration date. So just keep that in mind, and I'm really trying to not keep things, because you will see I already have a ton of lipsticks. I have not touched these in over a year at least, so I really don't need to keep them. Crocodile Tears, this one, I actually really like the packaging for this one, but I actually have found a dupe for this one, so do not need to keep that. Yes, I'm actually making it in the bin. So I don't really wear nudes. So this is Hank & Henry, another brand that I no longer support. I've not supported for a long time. We will have to see. I'm thinking I'm going to get rid of this. You know, let's just be easy. I'm going to get rid of this because I never wear nudes and I don't need to keep them. I already have a couple. The only 2 ones that I'm a little bit struggling with, these are actually from Jeffree Star. So let's swatch. I feel like this one I'm probably not going to keep because it's like a pink. I do have a pink that I actually really like. It's like a pinky nude from Wet n Wild. I feel like this just leans too pink for me, but it looks like it's still going strong, so we might put that, I guess we can call it Purgatory. We'll put that in the Purgatory for right now. Here's another one. I think this is Androgyny. I'm actually not sure about this shade. We'll put that also in Purgatory. I probably will get rid of it. Let's just say that. I'll probably get rid of it. 2 I know right off the bat I can get rid of because I've never worn them, so unfortunately waste my money. Well, I did wear these, but these are the limited edition ones that he used to do in the mystery boxes, so throwing that. Oops, I missed. Here's from the Valentine's Day collection. A lot of these metallic ones, the metallic just wasn't that strong, so I really didn't feel the need to keep. So this one I really struggle with because I barely use this. I don't know what it's called. But this is like, ooh, no, the formula's off. Goodbye. That was easy. Okay. I did used to wear this one a lot. I know this one's called Cherry Wet. Formula is still nice. I might keep this one. Yeah, I think I'm going to keep this one for right now. It is really pretty up. Cherry Wet. So I'm going to put that in like a separate keep pile because I don't have one of those yet. So this is another orange. These are the two oranges so far from Jeffree Star. I can already tell I like this one better because it's a bit more red. So I do think I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this one. There we go. Look at that. Making some moves. So I already know these are both going away. These are Hank and Henry liquid lipsticks. I just do not like these. These are metallic formulas. Just do not like. So goodbye to those. These are so old. So as well, I'm just getting rid of them. As you can see. Sorry if I'm in the camera. Kat Von D. So old. I've kept a lot of these for so long. I do think I got rid of most of them. And honestly, I just don't need to keep them. So get rid of those. I don't wear nudes. This Christmas cookie, I believe, from Jeffree Star is basically completely empty, so say goodbye to that. This is the only one from Hank and Henry that I am somewhat thinking of keeping, because it is a nice dark brown, and I do like it. I really don't like this applicator, but it is such a nice shade. I'm going to put this in Purgatory, because we need to make our decision on this one, because I do have one from Melt, but I really kind of need to see about a certain situation. Let me remove these swatches and we'll get back to our other bins. Okay, we are back. Hand is cleaned up. So I had forgot about some of these. So I actually keep a lot of lipsticks in a bag that I have for work. So I will sort some of these out because I do want to kind of talk about them separately. Okay, so jumping back in, I actually just found a couple more lipsticks in my little lipstick bin that I forgot about. So this is another Jeffree Star. I'm just going to go ahead and compare it to this other one. Ooh, these are close. Let's swatch them real quick. I love this shade. Isn't that gorgeous? It's such a pretty orange. I just never wear orange. I really only want to keep one, especially from a brand that I don't really like. Oh, this one's pretty dread. So that's easy. So we're still keeping this one here. And getting rid of the other one. Easy, easy, easy. I did end up finding my other ABH, or I guess the entire ABH set. I really should have never bought this. I don't know why I did. I know I did. It was at TJ Maxx and it was cheap. So yeah, waste my money there, unfortunately. But Spicy is the one I remember at least liking the most. It's a really nice orangey Nickelodeon kind of orange. I really like that. I also really like this one though. So I do think I am going to keep both. I might clutter them in the future. These are more kind of quarterly. I'm not going to use these. So these are just going to go. Goodbye. Again, I do apologize. Everything that I own that I am decluttering is more than likely expired. So hopefully nobody freak out with me throwing away a lot of stuff. So these are actually all probably just going to be keeps, but I'll just show you real quick in case you are curious. So Black Moon Cosmetics has my absolute favorite black called Sleepwalker. I can go ahead and show you. This, we can even do a little swatch dash, we'll see. I just feel like it's such a good black. It's literally my favorite. I bought backups during Black Friday because I do not want to be out of the shade. So these two shades here, I'll talk about a teeny bit. If you saw any of my notoriously morbid mystery boxes, these both came in there. One is more of a blue with some glitter, and this one is a green with glitter. Absolutely gorgeous, but I do not really want to talk about them because unfortunately you can no longer get them. As far as I know, they were specific to the mystery box, but I will keep them. I really do like them. Here is a shade that I would definitely recommend, especially if you are obsessed with Jeffree Star, like the unicorn blood kind of things. This is called Anti-Socialite from Sugar Pill. I absolutely love the name. Let's give a little swatch. It's just such a beautiful, deep kind of burgundy red. If ever I'm looking for one, this is definitely what I usually reach for. Next up, we have another one from Sugar Pill. I believe this one is called Sub-Zero. Was my favorite navy blue in one of my last lipstick videos, continues to be. Sorry, I just put it right next to the black, but absolutely love that. They actually also have a pretty solid black shade 0. I love Sugar Pill. The scents I wish were a little less orange creamsicle, but they are pretty good. Here is one, which if you have solved my black ranking video, it didn't do super well, but I like the lipsticks, but if you are curious more of my thoughts on that, it is in there. Here's a little swatch of this. It's looking, honestly, pretty sheer. This, in comparison, is just not as black. I love the smell of this one, but it's not as great. But if you're looking for a drugstore option, that one is out there. So this is an old lipstick that I actually am going to keep. This is from the Grinch collection from Revolution last year. It is a red. I do have 2 of them. And I really like this one. I wish that it dried down a bit, like, faster, because honestly, it seems like it's just going to be, like, a regular lipstick that's not going to set. But it does eventually set. And if you know me, I love my lipsticks that set. Here is when I was talking about my favorite red earlier. So this one is actually from this year. This is Lisa Eldridge liquid lipstick in the shade Ribbon. I'm so excited that she came out with these because she does have a lot of traditional bold lipsticks, which are just not my favorite. So I'm so excited. I will do a little swatch. I feel like this is just such a beautiful red, such a nice traditional red. It sounds weird to say traditional, but it's just a nice, gorgeous red. Whenever I wear this, people always compliment me. They really like this red, and I really like it as well. It's very beautiful. I'm just, right now, for easy's sake, I'm just going to put everything that I am for sure keeping in this bin. I'm just going to put the Jeffree Star oranges in here, and the ABH. Here, let's move on to this little bin here. This is basically lip balms, lip scrubs, and any kind of, like, glossy product. So, don't mind. This is from Beauty Bakery. It's their sugar lip scrub. I've had this going on a couple years and it still is going strong. I forget to use lip scrubs a lot, so I'm going to keep this because I'd like to use it up. It's a good lip scrub. Lip scrubs are kind of just like, meh, like it's something you should have in your beauty routine, but you don't need like a ton. The only reason I have this other one from Notoriously Morbid is again with the mystery bag that they did. Oh, sorry, it has a little lid. They did have this in here. I don't know if I've used it yet. I think I must use it a little bit. Nice little lip scrub. I don't believe you can still buy it, but it was pretty cute. Just a solid, lip scrub. This, my one and only lip balm, which you're probably gonna die. This is from the Shane Dawson Jeffree Star collection. Reason I'm keeping this for one, the only lip balm that I have. For 2, I've actually gotten some good use out of it. You can see I'm actually using it up. I'm actually proud of myself. So I will probably just continue to use this one until it is gone, and then I will purchase an actual lip balm. Unless, delving into our next area, lip oil. So I'm not a gloss person, as many of you will probably know. I had ordered something from Ladybug Glow, and this came in there as a freebie. Sorry, mine kind of looks a little weird. It is just a clear type kind of gloss. It feels fine. It's nice and shiny. To be honest, I usually use this to like a little bit like a hydrator in the morning or something. So that is super nice. Do you like that? I really want to try the Fenty ones. I really want to get one of those. I've heard those are really nice as a balm. Here is a lip gloss. I think I'm actually going to get rid of this. This is the CoverGirl Clean Fresh Yummy Gloss. I was trying to force myself into glosses last year. I was like, I'm just going to use it, and it smells alright. I don't like it. I don't really like glosses, like I said, and I'm not really using this as a balm, so I am just going to go ahead and get rid of this one. So these type products here are the type of products that are looks like a lip gloss, but dry, like stays shiny, but it's transfer proof. There we go. So I think I'm definitely going to get rid of one. So this is the Maybelline Super Vinyl Ink Charged is the shade. This is so sticky. That's one thing I always say about these. I'm just going to get rid of this one because I'm not going to wear it. These are so sticky. I probably, maybe next declutter, I will get rid of this one and possibly this one from Urban Decay. This one is not as sticky, but it's still a little sticky, but it does work. And then this one, I think, honestly, it was so expensive. I was going through this phase of any brand that had a black product, like black lip product that came out. I was like, I have to buy it because black is my favorite lip shade. So Urban Decay came out with one of theirs. Honestly, it feels identical to the Maybelline one. And to be honest, here, we'll swatch this. So the packaging for one is identical. Hopefully you can see this. The black, yeah, you can kind of see it, is sheer. It's not very pigmented. I have to wear liquid lipstick with this in order to get the opaqueness that I want. So yeah, only keeping it because it was like $28, but in the future, I more than likely will declutter if I cannot find a better use for it. So, coming in with another bin. So, I think I'm gonna probably let go of my Wet n Wild liquid cat suits. I've let go of most of them. And starting with these, I just don't wear it. This is a gray, it's dried out. I just don't wear it. I just don't wear it. So, we're just gonna go ahead and get rid of that. Same with this. I believe this is like a lavender. I've never worn this. I have never worn this. And just because the formula is fine, I'm not going to keep it. Yeah, lavender crown. No, I don't really like it. Never worn it. Waste my money, unfortunately. Okay, so I am going to keep these. I don't know if I'm ever going to wear this. I probably should. So this is from Black Moon Cosmetics. They do have an autumn trio. So they have, yes, an orange. They have this like yellowy shade, and then they have a green. And they're not super shades I would wear. I'm really going to try and branch out and stop wearing such dark shades all the time. Maybe next year. But these, I just got them this year, not even that long ago, during fall time. And to be honest, they're good. I've used them. I do like them. I really like the quality of Black Moon Cosmetics. Scent is a little, but I'm going to keep those. So I do like those. Following up, here's another Black Moon Cosmetics. They used to have an applicator that I really didn't like, but here's a chocolate brown one that they have that I do like. I do wish it was as deep as this one, this Hank and Henry one, so I do think I will be keeping the Hank and Henry still in the Purgatory. It's a nice brown. So here's one. I need to repurchase this, to be honest. I actually like this. This is a Wet n Wild. This is my favorite nude. I'm not a nude girl, like I said, as you know, but this is such my perfect nude shade. It is Rebel Rose. It is my favorite nude, so I am going to keep this to replace. Let me swatch the Jeffree Star one real quick again, that brownier one. So it's okay. And we have the pinkier one. So that, yeah, that's definitely more pinky. I like Rebel Rose the most, so that one will be staying. Let me go and remove these swatches. Okay, hand's getting a little stained here, but we're gonna keep trucking along. So this lip set actually came out this year. This is in collaboration with Goth Adjacent here on, or not here, haha, on Instagram. They also do have a YouTube channel, so make sure to check them out. But Wicked Widow did do a collaboration with them with these 3 lip shades. I know I've talked probably a little bit about them. I know I've used mainly the purple one. Is probably by far my favorite. It's probably the most easy to wear. I'm definitely going to keep these. I will say, and I think maybe it just might be me, I do tend to have a bit more dry lips. I know that sounds horrible. These will flake off a little bit throughout the day. Now, I might just need to shake them up a little bit more or something, but definitely keep that in mind. The formula, though, is really nice, super pigmented. I do wish that the applicator was a little bit different because it is one of these ones. There. It's kind of just flat, so it's not really easy to draw detail, but the colors are pretty. Here, I can go ahead and do a little swatch of all 3. The purple I really like. I really want to love this gray-y kind of blue shade. It looks gray to me because I am colorblind, but I have heard that this is a blue. Very pretty. A couple of my friends on Instagram definitely have worn this shade. It looks gorgeous on them. I think I just really need to get used to wearing it. This green is also really gorgeous. As a random aside, real quick, if you are happening to watch this and want to delve into wearing just more colorful makeup, it really, in my opinion, is just about getting yourself used to it, in all honesty. Once you get yourself used to it, you won't even notice it. So I think that's for me. I've gotten in a comfort zone of wearing deep shades. Even, like, I don't wear red that often. I will wear red, but I don't wear it as often. So this year coming up, I do really want to experiment and wear some more deeper shades. Okay, so let's do our melts real quick. So prior to this video, I did look melt up again because the video that'll be coming out before this one is my melt haul that I did for Black Friday. So these, they were a little separated in the haul, and it's looking a bit better. These ones, I misspoke in my haul. These are the ones that are on sale for $3, and they are not on their site anymore. So, to be honest, I don't know if they're actually looking a lot better today than they did this last time. So, I think I might be able to actually get rid of this one. Let's swatch. It might be a bit deeper, but yeah, I'm going to get rid of the Hank and Henry. I don't need to have two dark browns. This one is a bit lighter. Watch, this is like a dark green. Sorry, this one you can't even see. But I'm ready to get rid of the Hank and Henry. Move on to better things. So I'm happy that those are working, but I do think that the brand, I'm assuming, might have either discontinued like lipsticks because they're just not as in trend as they used to be. Not 100% sure, but yes, they were on sale for $3 and they are currently not on their site. I don't know if that means they're gone, but they're not on their site. Here is from Colored Rain. I know the shade is Discontinue, the shade Jade. It is a gorgeous green with some nice shine. It's a jewel toned green. I actually really like the formula of this one. I think I'm going to go ahead and keep this one. I do like it. Would like to get some more use. This, honestly, I don't want to get rid of it because I just bought it this year, but I only bought it because I needed a nude. And I also bought it because I like the packaging. The packaging is actually pretty cute. But this is like really concealer lips. I think this is actually kind of ugly. I think... I'm just going to get rid of it. I know that's horrible because it's new, but like, should I have it sit in my collection and just not use it? Probably not. Okay, I'm going to set these ones aside real quick because there's a third from this brand that I do want to talk about. So let's go ahead and pull in another bin. So this is a mixture of everything. So these here, if you saw in my Casper collection video, these are all three from the Casper collection from Profusion. As far as I know, these are all still available on their website, so definitely check them out if you do like these. I think these little toppers are so absolutely lovely. I do wish they were for the eyes as well because they're so pretty, and because I can't read, I originally thought they were for the eyes, but they are made for the lips. These are the closest to, which we guys realize we haven't gotten into yet, the KVD, Kat Von D old glimmer veils, I believe that she called them, used to have, which I still really do adore, but these are so pretty, and they are current, so definitely check those out if you would like to, and I just love how pretty they are. Here is one little random bullet, because I forgot my other bullet in the other room, but I am going to keep these. I did just get these in my new melt video, so it's just a black. I also have a dark chocolate brown. I'm really trying to get myself into wearing simple lipstick, so we will keep those. This one is an easy automatic declutter. This is Maybelline. It is a black. It is a nice solid black. If you like this formula, if you can be okay with this formula, it is sticky as F. Sticky. Hello to me. So this will be going away. I can't wear it. But it also does look shiny. So those lipsticks, if you can deal with them that are shiny looking, if you want that shine, but that set down and slight transfer proof, definitely a good idea. Okay. So these here are from a small indie brand on Etsy called Encanto Cosmetics. Encanto Cosmetics, I don't know. I have a black, I have a green, and I have a blue. What I will say about these is, are these shades good? Yes. Are the colors a little deceiving on the website? This one specifically, yes. When I purchased it, it looked like a super dark green. Now, granted, this has replaced, for me, Crocodile Tears from Jeffree Star. I hope you can see. Has replaced Crocodile Tears. It's absolutely gorgeous. But I do wish it was a bit darker. It is called Basilisk, which is kind of cool. It gives me, like, I know we don't really support Harry Potter, but does give that cool kind of throwback. They also do have a nice dark blue and a black. The one thing I will say that I'm not super in love with about this company is they are specifically Etsy, but they also have their own website. And for myself, if anybody is like this, I've always heard it's best to support the brand if they have a company that's outside of Etsy, because Etsy takes a lot more money away. So I went on their website specifically, made an order, never received a confirmation, never received, anything telling me my order was on the way or whatever. So I reached out to them, emailed them, and was like, hey, I just want to check, make sure everything went through. Like I think I'd waited over a week or so just to get a confirmation. Never received email back. Nothing. I just randomly one day received a little package that had the 3 liquid lipsticks in there. So I'm appreciative that I got the products and I wasn't ripped off like another company, which we will talk about when we do our eyeshadow video, which should be coming out Monday. If this video comes out on Friday, like I'm hoping it does. So the eyeshadow should be coming out on Monday. But that was a little upsetting. Okay. So next shade ups, we already have this one. This is another of my Black Moon Cosmetics Sleepwalker. This is an older one. So these 3 are also from Melt. If you saw my Melt video, I will be keeping all 3 of these. I've got a metallic green, metallic orange, and a metallic blue. Absolutely lovely. I super love those. Last bin of my current lipsticks. So I had actually bought this one on clearance, and this one still does exist. So in the realm, I prefer this formula a lot better if you're looking for glossy. This is the Super Stay 24-Hour Color from Maybelline. It has a liquid lipstick in one side that does dry. Honestly, pretty matte. It's not too sticky. And then you get a lovely little lip balm that basically is just clear, provides shine, but honestly is so good and so beautiful. One of my lives that I do every Tuesday with Connie, I did wear this shade, so you might have to scroll back through Instagram. It's either on my profile or on her profile if you are curious just to see. But I did wear that. I think it was where I was playing with an Odin's Eye palette. It might have been the Snow Dream one. I did wear that lipstick, and I really do like it. This up here is from Glamlight Red Velvet. Super, super old. I think I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this one. I was hanging on to this one mainly because it is older. It's still actually performing pretty well. I guess I will keep it for right now just to try to get some more use out of it, I'll be honest. And maybe I'll use this as my red instead of my Lisa Eldridge, even though that's the only one I want to wear. But if I don't get more use out of it by summer, we'll probably go ahead and declutter. This is a Wet n Wild Liquid Cat Suit shade Behind the Bleachers. This was a random, this actually feels pretty dried out. So I think we're just going to get rid of this. But this was actually a pretty nice shade. If you do buy from Wet n Wild, which for a budget, I don't really love the brand and the support of the brand that much, but I do appreciate the fact that they are inexpensive. I do wish that their shade range was better. It is completely horrible. Moving on, this is from Odin's Eye. This is one of their liquid lipsticks. I don't know if they make them anymore. I think most brands have really gone lip gloss heavy or focus. So this is the shade Red Apple. I might actually declutter this one. The packaging is super bulky, which I do not love. But the shade is actually nice, and it's still performing well, so maybe we will keep it. I guess we'll keep it. But yeah, beautiful, but a little bulky. Do not like that. Finishing up, so these, I'm assuming I'm probably going to keep most of these. We'll have to decide. Some of these are just going to be going on a shelf as a collector's item, if I'm honest, because I will not be using them. 3 right off the top here are these 3 sugar pills, at least for right now. I know this is bad, but I'm just keeping them. This is a collection that I think is super cute, and then this was one of their other lipsticks that I really loved. It was a purple that they unfortunately discontinued, so I know it's weird. I am going to keep those. Here's another one. So this is from Elf and Christian Siriano. I am going to go ahead and also keep this. I don't wear this anymore. It's a bright pink, but I just thought it was kind of cool. I do have the eyeshadow palette as well. I really should try to get some more use out of all these. My Everlasting Liquid Lipsticks from KVD, aka Kat Von D. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and keep these. For now, so pretty. I really love them, but unfortunately they are discontinued, but they were a really fun product. I might honestly, because I know I'm not going to use them. Oh, that's difficult. I'll make my decision in the future. I have to see if I want to use them and not photograph them. I don't know. We'll see. I know I've decided I'm going to go ahead and toss my from that random lip set because I'm just not using these Kat Von D's. So these can all go in the trash. This, I don't even know why I still have this. I bought this at the Dollar Tree. This is a soft matte lip cream. NYX still makes these, but these are so, like, I feel like it looks okay right now, but this is so bad. So bad. Thankfully, it was only $1.25. No, 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 no. I'm going to go and pull out the rest of these KVDs real quick. Goodbye. Okay. Another one of the Glimmer Veils I'll decide on. Oh, here's a bold lipstick. I think I've barely worn those, so maybe I will give this a shot. This is also from Odin's. I had a mystery box with them that I'd received. So let's... Oh, no, it's glossy. Yep, nope. Bye. I don't like that. Sorry. Goodbye. Okay. I'm just going to get rid of these. These are from a brand that no longer exists. They were short-lived. I did get a ton of use out of the black one. The other shades are just not very good. I did already toss a purpley one, but yeah, I am keeping the eyeshadow palette as I do for most things, but the lipsticks I just do not need. And last two up here, so we have this Wet n Wild, older one, Deviate Damsel. I've got the use that I need out of this one, so that can go. And then this pink, I'm not gonna wear it. I know I'm not gonna wear it, so this as well can go. Okay. I've been standing up for far too long. My back is hurting from crouching over, so I'm gonna go ahead and go. I really do hope that you all did enjoy this video. Let me know down below in the comments what you do think, and yeah, definitely subscribe and join me on this fun channel. And yeah, I think that is all for me. Goodbye, everyone. I will see you later. Okay, bye.